All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome again to another broadcast of an Influencer of Joy sessions. And we have the amazing Jennifer Ann Fuller with us from Open Fit. She's been my friend and personal trainer myself, or for myself personally, for several years, and you have kicked my butt many, many times. So thank you for being here. I'm super excited to have this interview with you. You are an amazing human being.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we've had lots and lots of fun over the years, but I just always have admired you and just thought that your ability to keep your smile and focus on what's working is just been, a shining star, makes you a shining star in my head. So anyway, why don't we first of all, before I ask you questions, why don't you quickly tell me a little bit about yourself and what you're doing right now?
I'm a trainer here at Open Fit. We're We're an app actually, so we are a live app. We're one of the only fitness apps that actually have live technology. So you can jump in, take a class with a trainer from all over the world, with people from all over the world, which is super fun. And really large classes. It's a great opportunity. So I'm a trainer with them. I'm actually in charge of all the yoga programming and development for the company, which is another passion of mine. So it's great to be able to follow my dreams and passions as a trainer and as a yoga teacher. I'm also a health coach, so I work privately with clients as well.
So how many classes are you doing on a day-to-day basis?
On a daily basis, depending on a shift, our shifts are typically 4 hours. I will do like 10 classes on a shift. And then if I'm just doing yoga, sometimes I just teach yoga, 4 to 5 classes
A day.
Okay.
Wow. And you're always smiling and ready to go and enthusiastic. Yeah. You love what you do.
Absolutely. It's my passion.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's get into the questions because there's a lot of them that just, go right around that. So my first question is, what is joy to you? So joy is for a lot of people, whether connectedness, or is it giving? Is it in your faith? What is joy to you, Jennifer?
I think that joy is just about being really connected to who you are on the inside. It's about living your authentic truth and being your authentic individual being. I think each person is unique and they're individualized, and it's important to find out who you are and live that truth and live out loud all the time, and not be afraid to be who you are.
Beautiful. And that's exactly how you live, because I know you. I want to show everybody real quick our Joy Leaf formula over here. We're going to be going through the questions of how Jennifer has found, is being, and sharing her joy with the world. And I'm super excited to get her answers and really showcase to you that she really is an influencer of joy. So the first question is, how did you discover your joy in the first place? Like, where did even this whole passion come from about health and fitness?
I would say that actually I spent the first chunk of my life living for other people and really just seeking to please. And I was a pleaser. So I just spent the first half of my life really trying to please other people. And then actually I got sick, and being sick and kind of staring down the barrel of that gun and not sure if that I was going to live or not is what really changed my life for me. And then that's when I really opened up the doors, not only trying to heal my own body and heal myself. And so I really became passionate about healing myself and health and fitness, and then trying to serve other people. And that's when I developed a passion not only for health, wellness, and fitness, but also serving other people. And that just opened up the doors. I didn't want anyone to ever go through what I went through and like not living my own authentic life or being my authentic self. And so that's how not only did I discover who I was as a woman, but also to helping other people discover who they were and to live their passion. And through that, just my deep love for health and wellness and and all that good stuff.
And you're so amazingly knowledgeable. Like, you've got so many certifications and a lot of education behind you, that when you are really helping someone, like, you're coming from a really solid place of education and knowledge. So my next question is, so when you're being your joy, like every day, like teaching 5 classes a day, like, how does that show up for you? What does that look like? Like, what is your expression? What is your results from coming from the people? Like, can you tell a success story maybe? Or
yeah, I think that it happens on a daily basis. Honestly, I do engage and interact with our friends that we do have in the app. And every day I hear stories of people who this is not only during this time of quarantine where this is really their anchor and holding them down and helping them manage their stress and their anxiety, but also too people who have had and battled their own life or health crisis or tragedy or personal trauma. I mean, this in itself is a traumatic experience for most people. And just being able to have an anchor that holds them down right now is really something that they can share with me and say, thank you. Thanks for holding space for me right now during this time. And that really helps me remember that this is why I love what I do and that this is my passion. And so I just try to continue to bring that through every day.
Awesome. Are you feeling that people are okay opening up and being vulnerable? Are they sharing with you and some fears and worries?
I think the fact is that I'm willing to be vulnerable, and I think that gives other people permission to be vulnerable as well.
I love that. You're so authentic. What a beautiful soul. All right. The next question is about sharing your joy. I know you, so I know that the answer to this is probably pretty big, but it's nice for people to know that once you find your joy and you're being your joy and you're receiving joy back and it's a real give and take, then how do you become a sharer of that? I know you're already doing amazing things on the app and all of that, but is there something else for you? Are you writing a book? Are you, do you want to create a nonprofit, or is there some sort of, speaking and something down the road? Is there something bigger picture you might share with us?
I would love to write a book someday. It's a matter of making all those things happen. I really have a passion for education, as you probably well know. I have a love of continuing my education and going to school. So I'm always seeking like more knowledge. I have a passion and thirst for knowledge. So if I could stop my deep thirst for knowledge and start putting my own knowledge into a book, that would be a great way for me to go ahead and deliver that out to the world. So it'd be great to start transferring that knowledge out to other people rather than stopping my own deep thirst for knowledge.
That would be beneficial for everybody. This is kind of a side note and not a question, but I would love for you if you could just share, if you could just share a little bit about your performance life on stage and competing. Just a couple paragraphs, if you don't mind. Tell everybody what it took to get to that last time when you wore the little pink thing when I recorded. Remember, that was so much fun.
Yeah, I've done I've done several years of bodybuilding competitions, and it's definitely takes a lot of focus, determination, and intestinal fortitude. It's probably one of the most difficult and challenging things that I've ever encountered in all of my existence. But what it made me realize is that we can do anything that we set our minds to, and that if you're determined and that if you have focus, you can accomplish anything that you want to. So it was really self-confidence building. So I think the thing is have a plan and put that plan into action and just stick to it. So I think you can do anything. And then when you stick to anything, you stick to your plan, you feel amazing. Yeah. Accomplishment is an amazing and powerful feeling.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're such a confidence booster. I know that people just absolutely love that from you. So, you're an incredible influencer of joy, and there's probably people watching here that are going like, wow, how does she bust through those obstacles every day? Like, how does she get up and start over and teach 5 classes in a day? Like, what would you say to them? What keeps you going?
So honestly, I set a schedule. No matter what happens, I always have a schedule and I stick to it. It's like routine, the same type of way that I got through any bodybuilding competition is like, I consistently get up at 5 o'clock every day. It used to be 3 o'clock, but I've dialed it back a little bit these days. I get up at 5 a.m. every day, and I consistently, at the latest 10 o'clock, I try to be in bed by 9, but I have a consistent routine. I try to make sure that my nutrition is healthy and solid and minimizing the sugars and always keeping lots of fresh veggies and fresh fruits in my diet. And I really try to stick to a really consistent routine. Like everything is pretty solid, because I can't be of service to others if I'm not being of service to myself. So it's really comes down to doing really solid, good self-care. And like, I know when I start not doing the self-care that it starts to affect my ability to take care and serve others. So if you don't start with you can't be that person for others as well. So it really starts with that quality foundational self-care.
I love that. I love that. All right, I'll let you go. If you could just share with me where in the world you live and what the temperature.
Oh, I lost you. I'm here live in South Lake Tahoe, California.
A minute. All right. All right, that's it, Jennifer Ann Fuller. Keep on influencing joy. I appreciate you, and you have a great day.
All right. Thank you, Cheryl. Take care.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.